Way to start a game. With a nuclear explosion. How about that? What a way to start a broadcast. With a nuclear explosion. Isn't that special? Ah, there she goes. Isn't it a beautiful thing? Ah, yes. You know, if something like that were to happen, people might as well tuck their head between their legs and kiss their ass goodbye, because there's no surviving this, not really. That shit happens, we're all fucked. Because the blast zone would be a lot bigger than that. It would have fucking killed me too. Anyways, get down here. The floor over you. Think that is true. Walking the floor over you. Oh yeah, some good soup flour. Not the fucking... I'm walking the floor over you. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much. You?
I'm heading their way.
Heading my way?
Just listening to some Hank Williams.
Ah. Well, I got a Wendigo here if you want to have some fun.
Sure, yeah. What? I'm on my way.
Just not probably. I'm playing with it. Whoa, he missed. I'm using a weaker explosive gun.
Over you.
I got a combat,
that is
I got an
true.
explosive combat shotgun. He's almost dead. I'm just gonna try to avoid it.
Oh.
Ow! How do you hit through concrete?
Oh shit.
Where's your explosive shotgun?
All I had equipped was this sniper rifle. I went ahead and used it.
Well, this shotty does 190 damage. Not as strong as the other ones. Explosive bullets for area damage.
There's my shotgun.
Damage resistant while aiming.
I'm gonna have to make me some more shotgun shells because I'm getting low on them.
How many you got?
I got 116. I got 8 in the chambers.
Alright, here. I can't give you a lot, but I can give you another 100 rounds.
Oh, what are you using right now?
That's the combat shotty.
Oh, nice.
Just give me a minute. This thing takes forever to... I'll have to leave for about 5-10 minutes. Just to go downstairs and pay someone some money for my smokes. Oh, I had fun last night after you left. And, we went around, we killed a couple of scorch, me and,
Oh, nice. Nice. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a party invite.
Well, you can bring that in here.
There you go. Oh, yes. Yes, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. It's Virginia. Oh, cool. Always like goodies. It's fun. Alright, oh, cool. Disease cures, I have 16 disease cures. I've got 51 stam packs. I got 3 diluted. And I got 3 super stim packs, so I'm good for stim packs. Holy shit. I'm gonna put those away for safekeeping. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take these and stick these away just in case. Oh yeah. I just watched a nuclear explosion, man. And I got my live broadcast going, and I was like, when I first started, I was like, you know, just as the bomb dropped, I started my broadcast. So I was like, you know, this is a hell of a way to start a broadcast with the nuclear explosion, people. It's a hell of a way to start a Fallout broadcast, man. The freaking nuclear explosion. Boom! That was fun. Oh. My shadow. And me. But I was just listening to some Hank Williams too. Walking the floor over you. I like that song. Yeah, yeah, man. So did my mom and my well, my mom did definitely. My dad did too, really. But my dad was like, that's not Hank Williams Jr., that's Hank Williams. It's like, that's a Hank Williams song right there. Oh, man. What? Oh, didn't you got a cassette tape player to play it on? Yeah, you know they still. I ain't shooting nothing. You know the they still make those. You know. You know, yeah, manufacturers, they still make them. You could probably order one online. You just got to know where to go to get them, and you just do all you got to do is, I bet if you Googled it, you could probably find a place that has them. Because I know a friend of mine, a friend of mine online just recently got himself an 8-track player, because he found a crap load of 8-track tapes that him and his parents used to listen to, but he found them, and it just so happens he grew up with that music, so he found a bunch of 8-tracks up in his attic, and he went online and Googled 8-track players, and he was able to find an 8-track player. I mean, it took some wheeling and dealing, but he finally got a good deal for it. Oh shit! Oh man. Well, I think steel springs and is what you need to fix guns. Most of your guns are repaired with the springs and steel is what you really need for guns. That's what I've been looking for lately. Those clipboards. Fucker. I know. Yeah, gulpers. These gulpers really ain't a thing for me to kill nowadays. It's pretty cool the way I'm able to kill them so quickly now. But I'm sure they're gonna get harder as I go up in level. The stuff has been getting a little difficulty. But I mean, for the most part, I'm able to kill a lot of this stuff. If I'm if I'm doing a lone survivor type thing and I'm by myself, let's see, a little bit last night, I noticed everybody was off, but I decided to get on there because, man, that was some really good fucking weed I smoked the other day. Dude, it was in a bottle and I hadn't touched it in like months, dude. It's just been sitting in that bottle this whole time. I guess so, man. It's just sitting there, it was getting better and better with age, if that's possible. But man, I was hitting that shit, and it was like, now it could have just been my tolerance level because I hadn't smoked any in a while because I didn't know if I had any. I thought I was completely out, and then I found that little bottle, and I was like, oh shit. And there just happened to be some really good shit that I got from a friend of mine a while back. I just had it stashed away. What's that? Okay. Yeah, I'll hang on. I'm gonna hang on. I'll probably go ahead and sell 5 of mine, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep 5 of them in my stash, just in case I happen to lose. Yeah. Holy shit. Armor Gamer. Yeah, if you're on here with Armor Gamer, he knows he'll take you to a bunch of places and man, it's freaking awesome. Getting on there and gaming with him is it's so much fun to get on there, and I'm glad he was. I hope he enjoyed himself. I'm sure he did. Oh hell yeah! I think that's one of the reasons he hasn't been getting on lately is because there really isn't very many. He doesn't. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows very many people on here. So I mean, he's got a group of people that he games with, but they most of the time when they're on, they're hunting modders. So for the it's like whenever he can get on here and just game, just to have fun. And that's what me and my friends are on here for. Hell yeah, me too. Oh hell yeah! Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I thought the vines were in the way. Well, let me. Nice. Yeah, I'm up to 76 bobby pins now. Oh, I'm sure you got a ton of them. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, man. How other people have so much shit on in their inventory, but it's like I still got like, I guess because I just use it a lot. It probably has a lot to do with it. I just use a lot of my stuff. Like I use up a lot of my stim packs. I go through those, especially when I'm on here by myself. I'll go through that shit like it's going out of style. It's like I just gotta be. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Oh yeah, I got you there. I'm gonna go ahead and scout up a bit. I got my sniper rifle. I can just scope shit out with this if I have to. Shit, what was that? Oh, that was you. Well, that'll do it. We got looks like we got ghouls. Well, that's what you get for only having one arm, dumbass. Oh, I'm not going down. I'm not going down anywhere. I'm just kind of. Tanagra. There really is a town called Tanagra. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Good. I'll probably need it for my ultra sights for the ultra sight armor. And I think the X is does the prototype use black titanium too? Or what is? Okay. Oh, okay. So the prototype pretty much uses the just basic metallurgic. Okay, that's gonna make things a lot simpler for the armors. And I'm planning on I want to save up. Right now. I'm trying to save up enough of those atomic points for the atomic store so I can buy that camouflage pack. You know which one I'm talking about, right? Yeah, the whatchamacallit. I'm only at 400 right now, but the whatchamacallit, oh shoot, what's it called? The ammo pack has all the, it has camouflage for every freaking armor you have. Like for every one I'm gonna have like a camouflage skin for each one of them once I buy that. Oh, I got some experience on him. I don't care who kills it, as long as I get a couple of hits in on it and I can freaking get the experience. It's the only thing I care about right now. Thank you. I just like this assault rifle. I won't get any rads, yeah, I know. That didn't sound right. I understand. I get what you're saying, man. I'm just. You guys have ruined me. I'm telling you right now. It's like everything that. I hate this. You freaking. You know what? Did I? Well, those clipboards. If you find a lot of those clipboards and place with a lot of those clipboards, we can go through there and get those too. Those clipboards, they have a lot of freaking. You get a lot of springs off those clipboards, man. It's the best thing. And for like screws and gears, you go after the whatchamacallit. You go after the like. Oh shoot, what's it called? Yeah, you can go after the toys. Or, I'm gonna go ahead and take that too. And that. I need to go in here and weapons. Timer whacker. Alright, I need to put. Let me put that up. That one up. And grab. I'm going to take my anti-armor shotgun. Hold on a second. I gotta do some stuff here. Weapons. Alright, okay, now two-shot pop shotgun. Get my 5.56 rifle out now. Purified water. Yeah, I was even in there trying to talk to my dad. I was like trying to talk to him like, Dad, ain't nothing really on that's worth. You ought to jump on the game with me and my friends today. Oh shoot, that stash is in there. I need to. He's got a PlayStation in the living room there that he can use. That he gets on and plays. So yeah, weapons. Aid. Put those up. Okay, I got my marsupial serums put up. Yeah, I got the. I've kept my starch jeans on. I haven't taken them off in a while. I'm probably not gonna take them off either. It's like I'm gonna leave my starch jeans on for the entirety of this game. I'm never gonna take that stuff off. Just leave it on. Oh shit. I have the plans, yeah. I've already got the. Yeah, you gave them to me the other day. I was like, oh, cool. Now I can make the Nuka-Cola grenade. I can make me some Nuka grenades. Alright, where's my 50 caliber? I know I pulled the 50 caliber out. There it is. I think that's it right there. Nope, it's 308 round. Oh yeah, I will. Shit. Well, there goes a bunch of fucking scorched. Haha. That did. What can I say? I'm handy with a sniper rifle. Scorched. I got him marked on my frickin' map too. I know exactly where he's standing. He dead. Well, this got a 308 round, dude. It's freaking gonna drop their ass. Plus, it's silenced. And I'm using a recon scope on this thing. I switched out from a night vision to a recon. So when they get spotted and targeted, they stay on my freaking map. I love that. I love that ability. Kind of makes me feel like one of those hunter-killer Terminators. Milk jars. Huh. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, they... Well, I'm sure... I mean, it's... I mean, it's... We have cartons, y'all got bags. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, yeah. I'm sure you guys have Starbucks, too. I mean, Starbucks is like a universal thing. They probably got Starbucks, I think. No, they do have Starbucks in China and Japan, too. I mean, if I had a place like that and it gotten that big, I'd be all over the freaking world, too. I'd be everywhere. I'd be up in Canada. I'd be up out in Japan. I'd be in China. I'd be in South Korea. I'd definitely be in places like South Korea. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna switch to my Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. I guess while I'm sitting here waiting, I'll just go to my, yeah, I'll check my emails real quick. Facebook and all that.
You ain't getting food either.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Let's see. What am I supposed to be getting? Hold on a minute.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, there goes my rats. Nice. Night of the Fishman's Revenge. It's an old. Yeah, it's an old. Yeah, it's an old classic movie. Night of the Fishman's Revenge. It's supposed to be the swamp monster, lagoon monster, or some shit like that. Yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. I had a friend of mine on her phone. She was using her phone. Really good friend of mine. She was using her phone to send me pictures all on here, but only some of them would come through, and the others would like blank. So it's like not all of them took. Oh, I'm just going through here, just kind of looking things over. Oh no, I only killed on that one side. I don't know where the ones on this side are. Oh wait a minute, you know I may have killed all these things in here. Yeah, it was only a few. It was only a few of them. There were only a few in here. Not very many. Yeah. Yeah, I also, what was it I did? Oh yeah, I made some, I scrambled some eggs earlier with some spam in it. And, I was gonna go make me a breakfast burrito here in a little bit, because my dad made some hash browns to go on them. So. Oh cool, cafeteria trays, those got plastic in them. Ah. Well, that's a problem. He needs to slow down a little bit on this game, and really go over things. He needs to go over stuff with a fine comb if he can. He needs to start. He's just starting off. He needs to start looking. Even I'm still doing it. Yeah, even I'm still doing it. I'm still going through and. Oh, okay. Okay. Bobblehead. Ooh, nice. No, I've been using these bobbleheads. Oh yeah, but I have been using them. I've been using them because they really come in handy. Tin can. Salisbury steak. I'm gonna go make me one of those breakfast burritos, man. I'll be right back. she said a spider under it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be flying the wall.
It's supposed to be flying a wall. I swear aliens never get it right. Freaking aliens! No, no, no. I'm talking about Star Trek. I'm talking about Star Trek. But, I mean, I got a problem with the other ones too, but... Well... The way I see it is... I love it. I love it when immigrants come to this country. As long as they study, take the oath and the test, raise their right hand, and take that oath and become citizens, hey, I'm all for it. Oh. Well, yeah. Nah, but think about this. I don't know. Oh, believe me, I got family that are related to and married to immigrants. I do. I have family I have people in my immediate family that are immigrants. I mean, I got cousins, I've got aunts, uncles, and I mean, they've been here all this time without, without getting checked out or without having any kind of visa or green card. And there was one incident where one had to go back to Mexico because all of his paperwork his paperwork and everything didn't check out. His green card had expired, and he never got it renewed, and he went like a couple of years without it. And when it caught up with him, he had to go. I mean, there's laws, man. There's certain things in place that it doesn't just look out for the people in this country. It looks out for the immigrants trying to get here. I mean, crossing a huge desert like they have, that's dangerous enough. But then you got the drug cartels in the southern in South America, certain parts of South America, Mexico, and further south. You got those cartels that are using people as mules, or using them. They're using little babies, kids, man, just to smuggle drugs into our country. That's sick. And it's not safe for those for the people coming here, because the majority, a percentage of them are being used that way. It's not safe for them. And people, there's some things I disagree with when it comes to the wall, but there's some things I agree with. For instance, I look at it this way: if you put the wall up, or some kind of barrier up on the border of Mexico, it's gonna cut those drug cartels off. They're no longer gonna have a way to smuggle that shit in. And what's going to happen is there's not going to be, that's one avenue for them to not use. If you cut them off from being able to do that, then they won't do it. They'll try to find some other way to sneak it in, and if they do that, well, then they'll get caught. I know for a long time, but there are certain ways that they do it that we can catch them doing it, But when they're sneaking, when people are sneaking this stuff across, it's hard when there's like hundreds, well, not hundreds of thousands, but if there's, you know, you got a few thousand people sneaking across, and in those few thousand people, you got something's gonna slip in, man. Something will eventually slip in, and that's not good for anybody. Oh, I don't agree with that either. Well, I don't agree. I don't agree with it either. I don't agree with it either. I think it would be foolish to do that. I mean, why do that? Why do that to an allying nation? I don't understand. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that. I think the only thing he's ever discussed, I've ever heard him, if we're talking about Trump, the only thing I've ever heard him discuss is the southern border. Well, I don't think, no, that's what was discussed. I know that one of the things that was discussed with Canada is the trade agreement that we had with Canada that was, frankly, it was garbage for our country. It wasn't going to do shit for our country. So he backed out of that deal because it wasn't going to benefit our country in any way whatsoever. So he backed out of it. And actually, I think they negotiated a new trade agreement which actually benefits both peoples. That's crazy. Yeah, but a lot of our, what the thing is, here's the thing though, those businesses, they were think about this, what happens when those businesses go to other countries? That now you're taking jobs away from Americans. Now how does that benefit the United States? If the jobs are leaving the country, they're going to another country to because of cheaper taxes or because of whatever. Okay. Now that you got those businesses going to other countries, you have the people in the United States suffering because, well, they no longer have jobs. Yeah. Well, the money that's made in Canada, I'm sorry, friend, but the money that's made in Canada stays in Canada. If I was up living in Canada and I had a job in one of those businesses in Canada, I would be getting paid whatever you guys get paid, whatever the currency is. If I had a job here at the business here in the United States, which there were fewer of before Trump got in office, and there were fewer of them. And so it's like, okay, well, now I don't have to worry about losing my job. I don't have to worry about, going, out of business or whatever. I just wish there was some way that this that's true. Right. Right. It was founded there. It was started there. Right. Yeah, I know. Tim Horton was actually a really good player too. Ooh. Eee. Pop out. Sturdy combat. Pre-war money. Sure, why not? Shoot, me and my family's gonna be moving to Texas here pretty soon from Oregon. Oh. Oh, really? We're not going to be living too far from Oklahoma, so we'll be able to see my, that way I'll be able to see my nieces, my two nieces and my little brother. Which would be nice. That'd be nice to, yeah, it is. Okay. Right. So now she's in Oklahoma, huh? Haha. Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's nice to spend time with family and oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, in Oklahoma? I didn't hear. Alright, that's not working. I'm gonna have to use my sights, open sights. I used more than 6 shots on you, asshole. You owe me. He owes me some shotgun shells. Oh, heck yeah. Well, I used to do a lot of it when I was in when I played Fallouts 1, 2, and 3. Mainly 3. They have that lockpick thing going. Well, there you go. Oh, there you go. That combat shotgun's nice, especially if it's got all those little bells and whistles on it. What's that? What was the name of that movie? I remember watching a movie with oh, what the hell is the name of those actors? I think Danny Aykroyd was in it. Dan Aykroyd, oh shoot, let's see, Dan Aykroyd, oh, what was that one big guy, comedian, oh, what was his name? John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, and one other guy was in this one movie where these guys were up in, I can't remember what the name of the movie was, but they were up in Canada and they were convinced that the United States was going to war with Canada, and they were gearing up for it. That's it, Canadian Bacon. That movie's freaking hilarious, man. Oh my god, that's one of my all-time favorites. I love that freaking movie, dude. Oh my god, that movie is that movie kills me. That movie killed me. I do not. I've seen it. I grew up in the '80s, so yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it quite a few times. It was always one of my favorites. Yeah, just hang on to it until I get to Texas. Once I get to Texas, I'll be able to. Oh, we'll be in Texas by June. We'll be in Texas. We'll probably have a house moved into. By June, we'll have a house and we'll have it moved. April, May, yeah, probably by June we'll have a house and we'll be moved into it. That'd be awesome. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. That would be awesome. No, why not? Well, the big coffee, I think the big places that people like to go for coffee around here are pretty much, if it's Dutch Brothers or if it's some other coffee, because they do a lot of frozen iced coffees here, and they do a lot of those. So Dutch Brothers, that's what Dutch Brothers does. If you're ever around here, this part of the country, you'll see a lot of Dutch Brothers. It's the best. It is hands down. It's the best coffee I've ever had. Even from Starbucks point of, I've had Starbucks coffee and I've had Dutch Brothers, and I think I would probably go with Dutch Brothers. They make some really good coffee. They got this one called 911. I love that stuff. I guess that's why they did it, but it's got, I think it's got like 9 shots of it's got 9 shots of caffeine or something like that in it, or 11. I can't remember what it is. Yeah. Well, if I go to Canada, that's probably one of the places I'm going to go. If I ever visit. It's going to be that part. Up there in that part. Right now, I just got to make it back to. Right now, I just got to make it back to Texas and Oklahoma area. Did I pick up anything to drink? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna eat something too. Cram, pork and beans, Salisbury steak. And I'm gonna hang on to the spoiled vegetables and meat. Oh, armored? Oh yeah, he eats the spoiled stuff, yeah. He'll eat the spoiled stuff and... Hmm. And if somebody in your team will benefit from it like he does, I think his character's got like a perk or... What the fuck? Yeah, no shit, man. Oh yeah, I got XP on that. Hell yeah. Short Western revolver. Okay, I got that out of the cash register. Pretty more money. Okay. Wish there was a cap stash around here somewhere. Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? I was just saying I wish there was a cap stash in here. That would be nice. Oh yeah, I got what was in the steamer trunk earlier. Okay, I'm gonna read this note from Lucy. Dear Journal, been a dream come true so far. The ghouls in the area generally keep people away from us. And the added bonus is all the furniture and junk food. Now I actually have time to try and see if I can reverse this disease. We also had a few more join up. Who's been unaffected by all of this. It's good to see a supportive face from someone who's not one of us. It gives me hope. Huh. Oh, did he? Okay. Well, I'll get him into the party. I'll get him into the party. Well, if he's on, I'll go ahead and send him a... Okay, I'll send him an invite to party. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's in the party. There he is. What's up, Jay? We're inside of it. Yeah. Yeah, we're in. Yeah, we're inside, bud. I bet it was. I blew those up earlier. It was fun. Okay, where was that stash at? I thought there was a stash in here somewhere. Yeah, where's that at? Well, I guess so. Double doors. Oh. Hey, what's up, Smith? Nice, you got the experience. There we go. Excuse me. Yes, I do use 556. Okay. Let's see. I can't fix this pistol because I don't have the springs. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go, is the Army boot camp place. I'm gonna head over there real quick. I got the caps to go over there, so I'm not worried about it. I can just travel over there real quick, and then... Where is that place at? Okay, I'm looking there. I think that's it right there. Camp McClintock is the place. You mean like a Minuteman? Well, a Minuteman site is a missile silo site, is what it's called. They call them Minuteman. And the reason why they call them that is because they can be launched at if they're like they're like the first silos that we have in case of a nuclear war breaks out. They're the first silos that go online, and they're the first ones that, frankly, they're hit. But the men are down in those silos so far down in the ground. They place them so far down in the ground, it's like there's no way that they're going to be affected by any kind of fallout. They're pretty much in a freaking fallout bunker is what they're in once they launch those missiles. And their orders are they're supposed to stay in those silos until everything is over and it's all when everything's gone. And then they're allowed to come out after a certain period of time. They have to wait like several months or at least a year or so before they can come out safely to do anything to help with. It's crazy. Well, I met a guy in the Air Force that he served in one of those for a time when he was in service. He served. He was one of the what was he? I met him in an air show. He was a I think at the time he was an F-16 driver. He flew F-16s. And at the time, and before then though, but before that he worked in one of those Minuteman silos. And he said as long as he said what he told me was he said as long as you're in the Air Force or the service and you're not a as long as you're not deemed a security risk, you're able to serve in one of those silos. And anybody can be called up and picked to serve in them in the service. Anybody could be as long as their security clearance checks out and they're not a risk. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. It only takes two. There's usually only two men in those silos. There's normally just two guys in each one of those Minuteman silos.
Maybe I'm going crazy, but it was nice to put on the uniform and play pretend with a bunch of robot drill sergeants.
Well, there's normally two guys, and yeah, there is a whole crew that mans it, but usually the only two normally at any one time there's only two guys in that silo that watch everything, and that when they're ordered to turn their key and launch the missile, then they have to launch it. So, and a lot of times it's just a drill. Most of the times it's just a drill. All they're doing is they're starting up the engine and they're getting it going, and they majority of the time they're told, well, this is just a drill. It's an exercise. They still turn the keys, but nothing is going to go off. Nothing is going to be launched. It's just an exercise. Exactly. Once the president gets once they get the codes. Now, there's two things that could happen in those silos. One, they get the codes to actually launch, which is a scary fucking thought. Or two, it's just an exercise. That's usually what it is. Either an exercise or it's the real freaking thing. God forbid it ever becomes real. Well, that was only during the Cuban Missile Crisis, yeah. The Cuban Missile Crisis that we came really close to. But Kennedy, I believe Kennedy was the president then, and he wasn't the kind of president who was going to back down from anybody's shit. That's why he readied the missile silos, and he readied the bombers, because he wasn't gonna take shit from anybody. And it's been a while since we've had a president like that. I think we've got one now. Because he's already dropped several Moabs. Those are about as close to a nuke as you can get, without it being an actual nuclear bomb. Or missile. Without it being an actual nuke, it was a Moab. Moab is the closest thing to it. It's the biggest bomb we have besides the atomic. No, a Moab is an actual bomb. It's like one step down from a nuke. It's like a nuclear bomb. It just you don't have the radioactive crap that comes along with it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like just one step down from the nuke. And the only way they can deliver it, my dad said, was the only way they can drop those is out of a cargo plane. It has to be like a big C5 or a big C-17. They load it up in there and then they fly it over and they drop it out. So you have to use a cargo plane just to carry the damn thing. It's insane. I think the last two we dropped on the terrorists cells overseas, the last two we dropped were out of a C5, I think, is what they launched them out of. Let's see, where are you at? I'm gonna find out I'm gonna travel to one of you guys, and because I got some. Okay, I'm on my way. What's so scary about them? The only time we ever dropped nukes, buddy, is when we were testing them. That's the only time we ever launched nukes. And physically lost? We've never lost nukes. What are you talking about? The Cuban Missile Crisis. The Cuban Missile Crisis. They threatened us with nuclear war, and we responded. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Let me turn the radio off. I could probably hear you better. Yeah, go ahead. They're KC-135s. Yeah, my dad used to work on those. He was in the Air Force. Yeah, I know the KC-135 fueler tankers. Yeah. Well, the only way we would lose a nuke, now just keep in mind, those nukes, all those nukes back then had serial numbers on them, and they were all tracked. So the only way we were going to lose, the only way we would lose a nuke in the ocean is if one of our nuclear subs, one of our missile subs, got lost in one of those big trenches in the ocean. That's the only way we would lose nukes, because there's no way we can retrieve those from those, like the Marinara Trench. If we lost a missile sub in the, say, the Marinara Trench, that's a deep trench. There's no way anybody could retrieve that. Nobody could retrieve those missiles from that deep. So that's the only way we would lose. That's the only way we would lose any kind of missiles. Now, if it's off the coast of Georgia, I'm sure that the military has already retrieved those missiles. Well, the military doesn't always the military doesn't always let the public know what's going on when it happens. I'm sorry. If there were missiles lost or nukes lost, I guarantee you nobody in the public would know about it. Nobody would. It's classified. It's deemed classified for a reason, that kind of stuff. No, not to a certain point. That's it, period. It's classified. I don't care what it says online, buddy. The nukes, I'm sorry, but every nuke that we have is accounted for, I guarantee it. I don't care what it says online. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. What, not admitting that he's wrong? Right, because he doesn't want to discuss it. I don't understand. All I was saying is what the experiences I've had with the military, and how that kind of shit just doesn't happen. We've never lost nukes. I don't know what he's talking about. During the missile crisis, every one of our nukes was accounted for. Nobody lost anything. Now, there were close collisions with ships and planes. I'll concede that. But when it comes to us losing nukes, that never happened. Unless it was in a Tom Clancy novel, or it was, you know, something that somebody put out there online that just isn't true. There's no facts to back it up. I know that when it comes to our nukes, whenever they're moved or transported or moved anywhere for launching or to be used, nobody in the public knows where those are or located. Nobody has access to that information. That's why it's called classified. I could ask my dad about it. He probably knows something about it if it happened. I mean, if we lost missiles, he would probably know something about it. He's in the Air Force. Or he's retired Air Force. He would know something about that. I do believe he served right around that time in the military. He was in the Air Force. He was young, but I think I'm pretty sure he was in the Air Force back then too. Okay, where are we going? Oh. Well, I'm sorry if I didn't mean to, you know, upset anybody or, you know, that wasn't my intent. I was just having a conversation. I mean, usually when a conversation gets to a certain point like that with me, I'm just like, well, let's just drop it. Let's just keep playing the game. Yeah, it's better to just play the game. Oh, that happened. I just barely jumped to avoid that mine. It almost hit me in the ass. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. Hey, douche. Yeah, get back here, buddy. Don't run away. Holy shit. Yeah, I think you did. You blew up the truck and you killed this thing over here. He was standing in the back trying to hide and you blew it up. It's like, That was great. Yeah. Is he? Where's he at? Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wondering what happened to him. There we go. Oh my god. The one you destroyed in the truck. He's just freaking curled up there like a little... God. Oh, you... Oh my god. So it wasn't the van, it was that right there, and then boom, it's like, oh crap. Yeah, I know. Are you over encumbered? Oh, yeah, that's right. Shoot. And we'll have more monsters to kill. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have a little vape, I guess. I'll just crouch down here and have a little vape. I'm just gonna have me a little vape. Oh, cool hat. I'll take that. Yeah, okay. take something for that rad worm. I got some of these. Yeah, there they are. Somewhere so I can. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna go and sell some stuff. I got some chems I can sell. I got some chems I can sell. Okay, buddy, come on back. Okay, I gotta sell some chems. this over here. There we go. Firebase Hancock. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go get me some tea real quick. I'll be right back. is leaking everywhere. Gotta fold this thing up and put it down so I can have something to set my. Okay. Okay. Just had to get me something to drink. Alright, where's... Okay. Maybe I need to, quit and then come back. It'd probably help the, I'd probably be able to team up with people a lot better. Comic shop. Bolt Tech. Safety first. Oh. Survivalist outfit. Tactical combat dagger. Ultrasight prototype paint. Oh, that's gonna be cool looking. Ooh. Orvega Industrial 400. Wiffle bat skin. That's funny. Blood washed paint. Let's go with I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna keep saving up my points for that. Okay. Oh, okay. fuck just happened? Oh, okay. I was wondering what was going on there. Oh, Jesus. Hold on a second. Join. Okay, I'm joining up with you now. Oh. Well, that's weird. Oh. Ouch. Just stay on this world. I'm just gonna stay on this world. It's not placing my camp, but I can stay on this world still. I'll just work. Oh man, and I left. Hold on a minute. Let me go back to where I was. I'll just try to find another one to place my camp. I goofed. I'm sorry, I goofed. Yeah, I was trying to join you and it wouldn't let me place my camp, and then but I should be able to place it here and then you can join up with me again. I'm sorry. I goofed up. Ouch. Well, I sent Jay Smith a message. I sent him a message. I apologized to him. I didn't mean to upset him or anything. I told him he's welcome to come back. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go to another one. Yeah, I didn't mean to piss him off like that. I was just talking. And I just talked to my dad, and he said that, no, we didn't lose any missiles. And he told me, pretty much reaffirmed what I had said earlier. He told me that if God forbid, if we did ever lose any kind of nukes like that, the public wouldn't know about it. It wouldn't be public knowledge. No. Leaving world. Oh, please don't freeze up on me. It did. It just froze up on me, though. Now I'm gonna have to... Alright, close for